Hey, it's B-Dubs. I'm excited to share my latest blog with you from my website, brittwhite.io. The link to my blog is below in the description. I'm always open to feedback, so leave a comment if you have suggestions or if there's a particular topic you'd like me to write about. Now let's dive in. Hacking the cloud. Misconfiguration management. The cloud. Powerful, flexible, and everywhere. But with great power comes great responsibility, especially securing assets in a landscape that changes faster than a hacker's IP address. Many organizations rush to the cloud, overlooking crucial governance, risk, and compliance. GRC. The silent killer isn't always a 0-day. It's often a simple, overlooked misconfiguration. Think about it. You wouldn't leave your data center's front door wide open. Yet, in the cloud, countless digital doors are left open due to defaults, hurried deployments, or lack of understanding. This isn't just an oversight. It's an open invitation for attackers. Navigating cloudy responsibilities. Traditional GRC uses clear paths. Cloud, however, is dynamic. The shared responsibility model often confuses. Organizations mistakenly think providers handle all security. Newsflash, they secure the cloud, you secure in the cloud. Your data, access controls, and configurations are always your responsibility. Beyond shared responsibility, rapid cloud deployment and temporary resources create new GRC challenges. Ephemeral infrastructure, resources spin up or down in minutes, making static audits useless. Complex access management, a maze of roles, policies, and permissions, quickly becomes unmanageable. Rapid deployment, DevOps pushes changes continuously, introducing vulnerabilities at lightning speed. The most common entry for threat actors? Misconfigurations. From exposed S3 buckets to overly permissive IAM roles. These are low-hanging fruit. It's less about breaking in and more about walking through an unlocked door. Red Team Your GRC. How do we tackle this? Adopt a hacker mindset, not digital mischief, unless it's approved red teaming. It means thinking like an attacker to strengthen your weak points before they do. This is proactive defense, not reactive damage control. This mindset isn't just for your red team. It must flow through your GRC strategy. It means anticipating threats, not just checking boxes, but actively asking, how would I exploit this? Uncovering blind spots, looking beyond the obvious, digging into obscure corners where misconfigurations hide. Challenge assumptions. A default setting is almost never secure. This transforms GRC from a chore into a powerful strategic advantage. You move from merely compliant to genuinely secure. Cloud GRC, the hacker's edge. Here's how the hacker mindset applies to core cloud GRC pillars. Threat modeling. You can't defend what you don't understand. In the cloud, threat modeling is your crystal ball. Systematically identify potential attack vectors and vulnerabilities specific to your cloud architecture. Forget generic checklists. Ask things like, if an attacker accesses this S3 bucket, what's their next move? What data can be exfiltrated if this serverless function is compromised? How could an attacker pivot from a misconfigured API gateway? Tools like Stride or Pasta applied to your cloud help map scenarios. A good threat model assumes the breach and plans for it. Continuous monitoring. In the dynamic cloud, annual audits are useless. You need continuous compliance and monitoring. Leverage cloud-native tools like Cloud Security Posture Management or CSPM. These have the ability to constantly scan for misconfigurations, compliance deviations, and risk. They're your always-on alarm system, flagging things like unencrypted storage buckets, overly broad network access rules, excessive IAM permissions, and so much more. Don't just set them and forget them. Act on your alerts. This continuous feedback loop helps to catch misconfigurations before they become incidents. Secure identities. Many organizations stumble here. Secure configuration isn't a one-time setup. It's continuous. The hacker mindset means obsessing over least privilege and understanding an identity's blast radius. Identity and Access Management, or IAM, cloud security's crown jewels. Attackers love finding overly permissive IAM roles or keys. Audit IAM policies regularly. If a user or service needs only read access, don't give them write. Simple, yet often overlooked. Secure defaults. Always configure services with the highest security settings. Don't rely on permissive provider defaults. Enable logging on critical services. Encrypt data at rest and in transit. Network security. Lock down virtual networks, subnets, and security groups. Don't expose services to the internet unless essential. And if so, restrict access to specific IP ranges. Common exploited identity and access misconfigurations include open security groups, unauthenticated API endpoints, public snapshots of sensitive data. It's often not sophisticated attacks, but a lack of basic security hygiene. Incident response. Incidents happen. A hacker-informed GRC strategy builds resilience. Your incident response plan must be cloud-specific and tailored to your organization, not just a copy and paste. Cloud-native IR. Understand how to isolate compromised resources, analyze cloud logs, and restore from snapshots. Learn from breaches. Analyze postmortems of major cloud breaches. What misconfigurations were exploited? How could you prevent similar incidents? Tools and tips for Cloud GRC. Tools and tips to empower your Cloud GRC journey with a hacker's edge. Cloud-native security tools. Use your cloud provider's built-in tools. AWS Security Hub, Microsoft Defender for Cloud, TCP Security Command Center for CSPM and threat detection. Infrastructure as code scanning. Integrate tools like Checkoff, Kix, or Terrascan into your CI/CD pipelines to catch misconfigurations before deployment. Prevent the, oops, I pushed that to the public moment. Regular penetration testing and red teaming. Simulate real-world attacks to uncover hidden vulnerabilities and misconfigurations. It's the ultimate reality check. Security champions. Empower developers and engineers with security knowledge and a hacker mindset. They're on the front lines, spotting issues early, and building that security culture from the inside. Cloud security, beyond compliance. Think of cloud security like a game of digital chess, except the opponent keeps adding new pieces while you're not looking. The key isn't just playing defense, it's thinking 5 moves ahead. Misconfigurations are like leaving your queen unprotected. Rookie mistake. By embracing the hacker mindset, you're not just checking compliance boxes, you're mastering the game. Remember, in this cloud security chess match, it's better to be the grandmaster than the player who forgot to castle. So patch those misconfigurations, lock down those permissions, and keep your digital kingdom secure. After all, the best hackers aren't the ones who break in. They're the ones who make sure nobody else can. If you find value in this content, you can subscribe to my blogs for free on brittwhite.io and have my blogs sent to your email every Monday morning at 9:30 US Central Time. And remember, the links are below in the description.